Come along, come along.
The Little Railway was created to celebrate 70 years of preservation at the Talaklim Railway. Myself, Owen and Caleb were all planning to make new narrow gauge videos as a premiere train to celebrate. However, both myself and Caleb got delayed, and only Owen was able to release his episode on time. Caleb soon got passage completed, and eventually, I finished The Little Railway. The episode was based on elements of A Railway with a Heart of Gold, a mini-film made at the Talaklim Railway in the early days of preservation.
Derailed. A long, exhilarating mountain walk ahead. The gauge is supposed to be 2 feet 3 inches. When it isn't, there's almost always trouble.
I wanted to capture the charm of this railway. I've had the pleasure of visiting the Talaklim Railway quite a few times over the years. It's a beautiful place, and I can't recommend it enough. The episode is set before Sir Handel and Peter Sam arrived, when Skarloey and Rheneas were the only engines. Skarloey is shown to be very worn, as around this time he was used less and less. Rheneas was the main engine. The episode was filmed using the Bachmann-Skarloey railway range. The models were heavily weathered to reflect their overuse. At the time this episode is set, Dolgok was shown to have a black boiler where she had been used so extensively. I wanted Rheneas to reflect this appearance too. The engines were equipped with 3D faces by Rexecutions, which have been superbly painted by Caleb. These are actually his faces, and are the same ones he used in Passage. It was very refreshing to be working on such a small scale, as the sets felt much bigger. In summer 2021, Caleb Train came to stay, and he helped me shoot all the scenes at the lake. I was from the garden for this shot. Caleb accidentally left his eyeballs in America. Thankfully, one of the faces still had 2 eyes in it, and so we had to make do with just that. This was fine for the lake, because only one engine would be seen at a time. However, when he left to go back home, I then filmed the shed scene. Since both Skarloey and Rheneas would appear at the same time, I had to digitally add the eyeballs. In some shots, the eyes had to be tracked, and in this one, I was able to carefully time it so that Rheneas would cover Skarloey's face, which had crudely painted paper eyes. Thank you so much for watching. One day I'd love to revisit the Skarloey Railway and retell the story of Sir Handel and Peter Sam's arrival, but that's another story.